Alright guys, the jig is up. I now know that entire species and subspecies of rare exotic tropical birds are dying right now, and I'm doing nothing about it. Did you know this? Actually, I had that exact thought about a day ago, and I decided to ask you if you did know about it. So, let's review. Isaiah, what is your stance on avian malaria?
Malaria? I don't know. Is it bad?
Well, it's malaria.
I don't know what malaria is. I really don't. I'm sheltered.
Aiden, what's your opinion on avian malaria?
It's good.
Oh. Scout, what do you think about bird extinction due to global warming? It's kind of sad. It is. What is your stance on aviary malaria?
That's birds, right?
Yeah.
It's bad.
Ellie, I have no clue what that is.
That's birds. I don't think birds should have diseases.
Me either. Listen, what do you think about honeycreeper extinction?
I don't know.
Nice. Dad, what is your stance on aviary malaria?
I've never had aviary malaria, so I am not familiar with the disease, nor am I scared of it.
Alrighty, so now that I know that you guys don't know what I'm talking about, let's cover this. So, the rare exotic tropical bird that I'm talking about is called the Hawaiian Honeycreeper, and it is a broad species of birds that live only on the Hawaiian archipelagos. So, I know, what's so special about this crazy bird that I haven't ever heard about in my life before? And what is avian malaria? Ellie, why are you telling me these things? Hello everybody, and welcome to the vocab portion of this informational video. Woo! Alright, the reason why I have to teach you some vocab is because to properly learn about Hawaiian honeycreepers, you gotta know what I'm saying in the first place. So, let's start with this big term, adaptive radiation. Adaptive radiation is when a species of animal has to conform to its specific environment through evolutionary changes. So, if you are a Hawaiian honeycreeper and you're living on the Hawaiian archipelago, you're gonna have to live, Cool. Alrighty. Your second term for the day is global warming. Global warming is a constant atmospheric temperature change, which means that the entire planet all over the globe is going to rise 1 or 2 degrees, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot. Your third word is avian malaria, which is a specific type of disease for birds that is transmitted by mosquitoes. And it is extremely deadly. And those are the vocab terms that you need to know to properly watch this video and understand what I'm talking about. Well, my humble high school peers, the reason why this is so important is because there's over 28 different species of Hawaiian honeycreepers. And the reason why there's over 28 different species is because we have adaptive radiation that's happening in the Hawaiian archipelago. So, have you heard about the Darwin's finches and how there's like a million different species of them? That is something that often gets taught in your high school classes, and you've heard about it a million times before, but you haven't heard about the 28 different species of Hawaiian honeycreeper that are currently dying. Alright, let's identify some. The iwi, the kiwi-kiu, the akohikoi, the apapane. All right. So you know that the honeycreeper exists now, and you know that there's a million different kinds of them. Why are they like this? So when you're a bird that's living on a million different separate little islands, you're going to have to get used to the environment that the island gives to you. So all of these different species of Hawaiian honeycreepers have different beaks used for eating nectar from flowers, breaking open nuts, and eating plenty of seeds. They come in a range of different colors, which isn't seen that often, and a whole bunch of different sizes. And yet they're still all interrelated. The really sad part is that out of these 28 different species, we have 8 of them already extinct, and all the rest are on the way to extinction. They're one of the most endangered birds on the planet. All right, so what is exactly killing our Hawaiian honeycreepers? I hear you thinking about deep in the chasm of your brain. Well, there's a thing called global warming that's affecting our entire planet right now. And guess what's on that planet? The Hawaiian archipelago. It's crazy. So, let me tell you about it. Mosquitoes are not native to Hawaii, contrary to your belief. Mosquitoes are an invasive species of Hawaii, okay? They live in the lower elevation because that is perfect for them. But global warming comes around and it heats up that little area where mosquitoes are living in the Hawaiian Islands right now. Let me tell you about this, okay? So the mosquitoes get uncomfortable and they have to move farther up the island to be able to live comfortably. And guess what lives up higher on the Hawaiian Islands? Hawaiian honeycreepers do. And guess what? Hawaiian honeycreepers and mosquitoes don't cohabitate very well. And here's why. Mosquitoes carry this crazy disease. Bet you haven't heard of it. It's called malaria. And it doesn't just affect humans that live in Africa, okay? Because that's probably the only type of malaria you have heard of. Malaria actually affects birds. And the kind of malaria that this is called is avian malaria. Boom. Okay. So we have avian malaria. Honeycreepers are extremely sensitive to this, and they will die if they get avian malaria. Mosquitoes carry disease, and they're now living up in this higher elevation with the Hawaiian honeycreepers. Mosquitoes drink the blood of your Hawaiian honeycreeper. The honeycreeper gets the disease. The honeycreeper dies.
Not okay.
I am not okay with this. You shouldn't be okay with this either. All right. Hawaiian honeycreepers are dying. Our planet is dying. Humans are dying. How can we help save this wonderful cause, you may be asking? Scientists are actually working on draining some of the wetlands that are up in that higher elevation area where Hawaiian honeycreepers are living so that the mosquitoes stop breeding and hopefully there's less of a mosquito population. The Hawaiian state can also help give more funding towards the conservation services that are happening in Hawaii right now so that the Hawaiian honeycreepers can thrive. But what can you do as a human being living in Midwestern Wisconsin to help save the Hawaiian honeycreeper?
All right, so one thing you can do to help the Hawaiian honeycreeper is when you're brushing your teeth, turn off the faucet. You don't need that running while you're doing this.
Here are some ways that you, living in rural Wisconsin right now, can help save the Hawaiian honeycreeper. So the first thing that you can do is you can actually get solar panels into your house. And I know that it's expensive, but if you're really passionate about this cause, you can actually start using energy from the sun rather from fossil fuels to take care of your home. Crazy. All right. Another way that you can help the Hawaiian honeycreeper is to start carpooling more. Need to go somewhere that your friend is also going? Just jump in the car with them. It'll save like twice the gas. Savings and global warming helping. Amazing.
Another way that you can help save the Hawaiian honeycreeper is to turn down your thermostat 1 or 2 degrees. And the reason why this will help the Hawaiian honeycreeper is because it actually takes a lot of energy to pump in that 1 extra degree of heat into your house. Can you live without it? I bet you can, because
There are birds dying of malaria right now. Turn down your thermostat.
Hola! Mi amo Ellie! Today I have to see if you understood what I just told you about. So, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Can anybody tell me one way that you can support the Hawaiian honeycreepers? Very good! Congrats on paying attention. Can anybody tell me why mosquitoes are moving into higher elevation areas on the Hawaiian archipelago? That's right! Global warming! Woo! Can someone please tell me one of the names of the Hawaiian honeycreepers? Congrats! Good job, everybody!